So we've finished the estate sale. It's all done. We got everything out that is ours that we wanted to keep, and we've moved it into a storage unit. The whole estate sale thing didn't go the way we expected it to. It's kind of a Wild West situation going on. Nothing is as controlled as I would like it to be. You don't know when they sold something, because the way they sell it is they come in first of all and they price everything regardless of what you have to say. Sometimes if you have better information or something and they believe you, then they'll change the price. But generally they feel like they're the experts in what the market is, and lots of times that is true, and that is the case. But then they'll market. So let's say a couch. They put a price on the couch at $500. And then the next day, so the first day, it goes for $500. That's the price. And so if you want to come in and you say, I'll pay $400, they say, no, the price is $500. Then the next day, they take 25% off. So what is that? $125 off. So now it's $375. And then the third day of the sale, they take 50% off. So now it's $250. And then at noon, they make it 75% off, because basically their job is just to sell as much as they can, and they're just trying to collect as much money as possible. But the problem with this whole thing is that you don't know if it sold on the first day for $500 or if it sold on the last day for $125. They don't tell you that. So you could be really getting kind of screwed, because that's the problem. And then from that, their commission is between 35 and 45% of whatever the sales price is. So at the end of the day, you don't know if they should be getting 35% of $500 or 35% of $125, because it's easy to keep track of stuff if you have like 10 items. But in a normal estate sale, you can imagine, they're selling like half cans of paint. They're selling half cans of Windex, half cans of Windex, cans of Windex, bars of soap, candy, M&Ms, apples, and anything that you can think of in your house. They're going to sell it all. So it's a little hard to keep sort of inventory for them as well as for you as the homeowner. But in any case, it's all done. There's nothing we can do about it, for better or for worse. Everything is in storage that we wanted to keep, and even more than what we wanted to keep, because we didn't get to sell as much as we wanted to. We moved a bunch of stuff over to Rena and Irwin's house so that they could continue to sell stuff on Craigslist for us. Thank goodness for Rena and Irwin. They're also going to sell our cars. We didn't get around to it. We were hoping to get over to CarMax so that they could give us at least an offer. But we did look it up on Kelley Blue Book, and the Mini is going to sell for like $20,000, and but we still have payments on that, so I don't think we're going to make any money on that. But then the Flex, we'll be able to sell it for like $6,000 or something like that. So thank you, Rena and Irwin, for taking care of that for us. Lots of love. So it's actually 2:30 in the morning right now, or 3:30. This is the actual check from the estate sale company, and we haven't opened it yet. And we're opening it right here so that we can kind of see. We're very nervous about it. Now, keep in mind, our house is 3,900 square feet or something like that. And we sold everything in our house. 90% of our clothes are sold. 80 or 90% of our shoes are sold. All the games we had were sold. We sold some iPads. We sold a few electronics. All of our projectors, our TVs, everything. All that stuff is all gone and sold. We kept a couple tables. We sold all of our couches. All of our seating in the whole house is gone. We kept the irreplaceable stuff. So we kept family pictures. We kept some of the wall hanging stuff, wall hangings. We kept some of those, but our whole life of material items is basically represented in this check. So this is kind of nerve-wracking, because we've been married for 16 and a half years now, and we've collected stuff. And not that this needs to be a big check, but it would be nice if it was a big check, because we need money when we go to Samoa. Samoa is a very expensive country to fly to. So here we go, opening this check for the first time to see what's in it. So it looks like they have a check, and then they have some sort of accounting system here. Total amount collected, tax exempt purchases, total amount less tax exempt, sales tax collect, blah, 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 blah. So the payment to us is $7,500. The total collected was $13,000. Sorry, my fingernails are dirty. We just finished moving everything. Look at that. Ugh, gross. $13,000 is what everything in the house sold for. $370 is tax exempt per purchases. Sales tax collected. That's the amount collected. 65% represents what we get. So they get 35%, which is $4,200, and we get $7,800. They charged us a cleaning fee of $250, which is lame, because they told us what they tell you is don't throw anything away, because they want to sell everything, of course. So they say, if it doesn't have flies on it, that's what's in the paperwork. If it doesn't have flies on it, keep it. And then when we went out there, they had a bunch of stuff that they threw away. They threw away some shoes, they threw away some light fixtures, they threw away, this is all their choice, not our choice. Anyway, you know, I don't know why this says $7,100. Oh, yeah, so that's why. Payable to client, $7,869. Less the cleaning fee, less the removed items, because we took some stuff back. We took $1,400 worth of stuff back, so they get $500, even though they didn't sell that stuff. Technically, they sold it to us because we didn't want to sell a couch for $70. And so we ended up selling that couch for $300, so well worth it. So that's the payable is $71.13 So there it is, $7,113.74. $7,100. That's what our whole entire house brought, which is, you know, on one hand, $7,100 is really exciting. There's no doubt about it that $7,100 is a lot of money. But I also have a general idea of how much we spent on the items that we put in the sale and that we have sold. And so this is, it's nice to have, and I really appreciate it, but it's also it's also a little bit hurtful. It's not hurtful, but it's definitely a letdown. You know, if this thing was over 10 grand, we would have been really, really, really stoked. But being as it's $7,000, it's like, yeah, that's really awesome. We really appreciate it. That's a lot of money. And there's no doubt about it that we understand that this is a bunch of money. But when you know how much we paid for everything, when we know how much we paid for everything that was in our house and that we sold, and not only that, but a lot of the stuff that we had was like antique stuff that Alicia refurbished. So there's a little bit of that sentimental value on stuff, because like there were several couches that Alicia basically rescued from dumpsters, essentially. Not really, but we bought them on Craigslist, and then we bought fabric for them, and we bought batting for it, and we took it to an upholsterer who custom designed all of the upholstery for it and the tufting for it and redid it all. And so a lot of it looked really cool. And it's unique, you know, like you can't go to Nebraska Furniture Mart and find that kind of couch. It's like a one-off. Literally, there is not another couch in the entire world that looks like these couches. But this represents a bunch of stuff for us. This will pay for a bunch of rent for the new place. That's what this represents. We gotta stop thinking about the past and think about the future. And this represents kind of a new start for us and an opportunity to do different things that like nobody gets to do. So we're really excited about that on the other hand, because this means a lot. This helps us to achieve those goals. And so sometimes you have to sacrifice those things that you used to really think were really important, like the couches that Alicia made. That was really important to us. But this experience that we're giving to the girls, that's what this whole thing is all about. And so trying to forget all that stuff that maybe we try and hold on to, and then try and move on to this new thing, this new experience that the girls get. And we've prepared it, and we bought a lot of equipment to document this. This is actually shot on our iPhone still, but we're still trying to figure out how we use the new equipment. But we got all this new equipment so that we can bring some good video footage to you guys. Hopefully we can get it uploaded when it comes down to getting it uploaded, because the internet is a little spotty over there and it costs a bunch of money. So we'll see. But this check represents a lot of good things that are for the future, as opposed to the stuff that we have let go, that we did not need anymore. And all of those things are helping us to achieve dreams that were merely, figments of our imagination that we thought were going to happen at some far off point in the future. And everything just kind of fell into place, and everything's kind of coming together real quick, so that we can accomplish this thing that is huge and exciting and wonderful. And we're so thankful that we have that opportunity to go. We're so thankful we have the opportunity to share it with you, because 15 years ago, 10 years ago, we couldn't share this stuff with you, but now we can. So if you're excited to see all that stuff, please like our videos, comment on them, say how much of a butthead I am for not being truly thankful or enough thankful. Is that a word? Is that a comment? For being, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, give me a break. For being thankful enough for a massive check like this. But I kind of changed my tune. Those are old things. The new thing is coming, and this represents us being able to achieve those goals. So get rid of the crap that you had that is bogging you down, and it's going to be painful, but move forward to that new thing that is going to be that will help you and your family come closer together and come closer to your extended family and to your culture, because that's what really matters. So again, like, comment, subscribe, and come back for more. Peace out, suckers. No, peace out, fellas. No. We'll see you in a few hours when I get on the plane. I hope that